Merry Christmas and happy holidays, everybody. I want to share with you two very simple recipes that are so delicious and will make your Christmas morning so special. The first one is a creme brulee French toast, and the other one is a gingerbread flavor to add to your coffee. And we will make these the night before. That way it just makes your whole morning more special. You get more time to spend with the family. All you have to do is pop it in the oven. Let's get started.
You will need butter, brown sugar, corn syrup, half and half, salt, vanilla, eggs, and French bread. Okay, we are going to melt the butter, and you want to melt this over a medium heat. And you want to have your baking sheet ready and nearby, because as soon as we melt the butter, add the sugar and corn syrup and dissolve all of that, we will immediately pour it in the bottom of this pan. Okay, now that's all melted, we're going to add 1 cup brown sugar. Be careful you don't let it just plop in the hot butter. Okay, there we go. And 2 tablespoons of corn syrup. Okay, we are going to mix this until it's all dissolved. Now we are going to cut the bread. So we're not going to use the ends. Some people cut off the crust. I like the crust. It kind of adds a chewiness to it. We're going to do 1 inch slices. Okay, so we're just gonna set these in here. Okay, now we're gonna put this aside while we mix up the eggs. Okay, you want 1.5 cups of the half and half. This one has a measurement on the side, so I will just use this. Okay, 5 eggs. Okay, we're going to do 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Be careful when measuring salt. It's better to measure it over not the bowl, so don't follow what I'm doing right there. Because if you measure too much and it goes in it, it's better it goes on the counter or the sink. Hey, I like to kind of squish the yolk and then mix it. Sometimes that little coating will escape the whisk for a little while. So it just helps it to incorporate faster. So this is going to make the custardy part of the creme brulee. The sugar and butter make the caramely top, so it's going to be delicious. Now pour it over the top, but over time it's going to absorb. So it doesn't matter if you completely got it on the top, but it kind of helps to get it started. And then you're going to cover and refrigerate overnight. And then we're going to take out our French toast that has been soaking up the egg mixture all night. Take it out maybe 10 minutes before you start the oven, but we just need to put it in the oven when it's hot for 35 to 40 minutes. So on the bottom, the brown sugar has caramelized onto it. So When we take it out, we're going to flip it over. So we are going to make a delicious add-in for our coffee, a gingerbread syrup that we're going to enjoy Christmas morning, but you could make it in December and enjoy it the whole month. So what we need is molasses, brown sugar, cinnamon, ginger, baking soda, ground coffee, half and half, and whipped cream, and for a little garnishment, some ground cloves, but be very delicate on that. Okay, let's get started. We need 1/4 a cup molasses. Molasses really reminds me of gingerbread. We are going to add to that 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, a 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, and now we're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. So we're just going to mix this. We'll keep doing this until it's completely dissolved and we don't see any big lumps. We're going to put it in this little sugar bowl that's a snowman, and he has a creamer Santa Claus that matches, so thought that would be very cute for Christmas. So here's his little companion, a 1/2 and 1/2. He's going to need a spoon. I have some cups for the coffee. So let's pour our coffee. We'll add a 1/2 teaspoon to a teaspoon of this, just by kind of looking at it. If you like a sweeter coffee, you might want to add 1 to 2 tablespoons. And now we will stir that. Make sure it's all dissolved. We will do some ground cinnamon. I'm going to add it to this first because it's really easy to get too much. And then just kind of sprinkle it from there, just so I can kind of control how much is there. There you have it. I hope you give this a try. Enjoy it. Let me know how it turned out for you, and let me know if you thought that it tasted like Christmas.